isn't an X on the stage.
There is a box that you stand on. So basically, you're going to start here in your X pose with all the lineups, depending on which side of the stage you come up on.
Okay.
And so when you get on stage, and it scared me at the first because I was not expecting how hot it was going to be. All the lights and everything, you're like, I don't know. So it's really funny, but you're like hit with this heat wave as you get up there. So you're like, oh my gosh. But basically what you're going to do is they squirt a few of you on at a time, and you're going to do your walk turns depending on which show it is and how big it is. So you're going to start, and they can see you like when you're on the stairs, so you're not even on stage yet.
Oh.
So you're going to start at the stairs with your S pose.
Okay.
And try and figure out, you're going to do this in the mirror as much as you can, because you're going to try and figure out what looks best for your body.
Okay.
And then you're going to practice it until it becomes second nature, and then you know what you look like in the mirror, but then you don't need a mirror anymore.
Okay.
So, my S pose is here.
S.
S pose. So, think of it as an S.
Ah.
That's how they call it that.
Okay.
So, this is the traditional one. This is mine. Or here.
So you break the rules.
I do. So I started this and they're like, it's fine, okay, you would pass. So starting here, now make it right here. I'm going to turn this line right here in the X. So, and you have about 7 to 10 seconds to do this.
Woohoo!
And never, ever take your eyes off the edges. And I should say, your number is always going to be on your left hip. That's just like the standard, that's what it is. So if the judges can't see your number, they won't write you down.
Right.
Or they'll try and position you, but they won't know what to write here. So they're going to skip you. They're going to say, oh, she has a nice butt or has a nice this or that, but I don't know her number, so I have no idea what to write.
Right.
So you always want to make sure they can see this portion of your hip.
Okay.
I even have one of the judges on stage, and that's why you want to pay attention and look at them every second, is because one of them just did this. And I was like, oh. Yeah, but if I wasn't paying attention, I would have never seen it and he would have never known my number.
Oh.
Because I think I was standing here, and he's like, I'm like, oh, what?
Huh.
So,
I wonder if the same thing applies to figure.
I'm not sure.
I'll have to find out.
Because I know with figure, you're walking in, and you have to be quite sassy.
Yeah.
And I know you're basically going to start here.
Yeah.
And then you're going to turn. And make sure. There you go.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Well, I say it's easy. You're like holding all of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's my try.
Good try. Seems as though you girls have more fun, more.
It's more fun. It's less rigid, I would say, but it is. I wouldn't say it's easier than anything else. I think we have to do just as much for our bodies and just as much on stage for posing and everything else as anyone else does. But I think it's more fun for a lot of the girls that are like sassy.
Yeah.
So it's got the pizzazz. Everything is what for like a sexy bikini thing.
Okay.
But as far as like posing and everything, yeah, I think it is less rigid.
Okay. So for someone who wants to get into bikini, like, and they're training to become a bikini competitor, what's like the best advice you would give them in terms of what are the judges looking for, or I don't know, just your best advice?
Basically, they're looking for. I went to a conference that they had here in Dallas, Texas. It was the end of January, and one of the judges, her name is Sandy, and I forget her last name. I don't know why, I always forget it. But
Was it the one I saw you at?
yes, I saw you. But her name is Sandy, and what I took away from that is she wants proportion. She wants the girls who have a big butt to have just as big of their upper body. So they want the same development all through
Okay.
Like above all, avoid these.
Right.
Because again, keep in mind you're 3 to 4 feet above the judges, so it's like looking up. From that angle, it's like, okay. So basically what they said is they hate it when you do this. So your girls will get
That looks weird.
some people are like, how do you even do that? No one's doing it. They want you to bring your shoulders in like a physique girl would.
Right.
So you balance out and you widen the shoulders and it balances out your hips.
Okay.
So that's what they want.
Okay.
And then also, they don't want you to bend over on the back pose. I heard that they're like beating people over the head. Do not bend over. Because some girls,
Really?
yes.
I thought it was a thing. I thought that they wanted you to do that. For your hammies, to pop your hammies.
What they want, because literally being 4 feet below you, you know what they get? A big view of your lovely lady parts. They're like, I mean, even Sandy even said, she's like, when we see girls bend over, we're literally doing this. They're like, we won't even look at you. We won't even judge you.
Oh my
and
God.
that's not what you want. You want them to judge you and look at your body, because if they're not looking at you, they're not giving you a place.
So that's good to know.
So basically, when you're doing your back pose, you're going to start here from your front pose. This is my favorite front pose. And you're going to give them a little preview. So you're going to actually push your hand onto your hip here, pop the booty out, and then step into your back pose. And you're going to arch your back. You are not going to lean over. You're going to arch your back and bring your shoulders and push just a little bit with your hands on your back.
Can you hold the pose so I can see where your hand placement is? Are you kind of like pushing on your leg?
I
Are
am.
you
I'm pushing my leg a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know that they want you to bend your knees necessarily, because some girls will be like this and then bending over. That looks terrible. So they want you to bend your knees just slightly and you give the glute tie-in, the hamstring tie-in,
Okay.
but they don't want you to bend over.
Okay.
So literally my back goes from here and I take, so I'm literally pushing the booty out and doing this. So regular, this. Yeah. So
Okay.
literally when you get done posing, your back hurts, your knees hurt, your shoulder hurts, everything hurts. But that's what they're looking for.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come practice with you, but is there anything else you want to tell any aspiring lady who wants to do this?
I would say
What's the hardest part?
it's the hardest part is the dedication. There are days when you feel like you're ready to die and you don't want to eat anything but chocolate cake and you don't want to go to the gym and your baby's crying so you want to cry.
Yeah.
But that's when you find out what you're made of, and that's when you decide, hey, I'm going to go to the gym anyway. Come for the baby, cry with the baby, that's fine. And then go and talk to your coach, say, hey, I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
I really need something. And they're like, okay, usually they'll work with you and they'll say either, yes, eat this, no, don't eat this. But it's the self-control that's the hardest, I think.
Okay.
But if you can look at it as a choice, you chose to do this, you're choosing to make healthy decisions for your body, and you're choosing not to eat this because you're choosing to have the body that you want. So a lot of girls get in trouble because they're like, oh, I can't eat this. I can't do that. And it's like, no, you can. Physically you can. But you're making the decision for yourself right now to do something that will help you later on, or not do something that will help you later on to reach your goals.
Okay.
So, it's a mindset.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna come practice.
Men I like when a man them want, like the currency is hot, but it's just cheap talking. In the exchange, men I come out with not in them line. So I am not, let me owe them something. What feel like, no me want me refunding. Men I go pay when I sit in my work Give me